Hey guys, my name is Simpzy, how you all doing? Welcome back to some more Total War Rome 2 here today on the channel. We're back with episode 19 of my DEI Divide Et Impera Spartan campaign. We're still dealing with our war with the Roman Empire. We're going to end the turn, first things up, and see how the Romans react, where we're going to have the first battle of today's video, because they have attacked us in every single end turn pretty much. It's been super back and forth. We've lost a couple, we've won a couple, and they've attacked us in Syracuse. Okay, so there's actually just a garrison spawned inside, and it's actually not too bad. 4 units of cavalry, 4 units of archers, mostly periodicoi hoplites. This is probably arguably better than some of my other forces. So we've got the Battle of Syracuse, 238 BC, with a very decent Roman legion coming out. A lot of heavy cohorts there. Cavalry as well. Alright, this should be a good one. We've got a defensive siege here today. I haven't had one of those in quite a while. So, basically, if you haven't watched the last couple of episodes, I highly recommend you do. It's still super high stakes against the Romans. Is this the Carthaginian map? It might be, because that looks like the port of Carthage. So, we've only got a couple of capture points, 3. Okay, this is going to be a little bit difficult. So do we use the streets to our advantage, because there's a fair few of them, or should we use the wall? So, if I was to put everyone in these narrow streets, we might be able to play for time, because we're going to get swarmed on the walls. The thing is, the Romans are just going to carve on through us. I think what I'll do is this. We'll try and do this, because we actually have, if I work that out, 2, 4... we might have enough units to fill the streets. We do have some ballista we can deploy as well. So, pretty much northern Italy's under our control. There's still an army floating about, and they have Patavium. But we're basically making a wall and a gridlock from Rome to Asculum. Southern Italy is still rebelling. North Africa is mostly ours, except for a couple of Numidian provinces. Sardinia and Corsica and southern Spain still are firmly under Roman control, and we're still dealing with the battle and fight for the island of Sicily now. We'll drop some flammable rounds. So we've got 3 ballista, 1 scorpion, when we'll start. Okay, that's interesting that the we're still using the scorpion technology, because I think historically it was sort of invented here, wasn't it? It wasn't the whole thing that the Hellenic Greeks in Syracuse had the ballista and the Romans adopted it, if I'm not mistaken. So they've been sieging me out here for quite a bit, 3 turns, so I'm actually happy that they attacked me in the end. So they got 6 ladders and a battering ram. This is going to be a tough one. I don't know if we're going to be able to pull this one out, because we're not favoured. We'll sit in our defensive position and hopefully allow our towers and archers to do the work. So what I've done is I've just chucked my archers here. I guess we'll have to fall them back if they get too close, but if we can sort of harass and put some damage on them. Can my ballista actually reach? Because that would be awesome if they could. If they could engulf a ladder or a battering ram, my god. Okay, let's move this cavalry around. There's a lot of these. Greek, Syracusan cavalry, I guess. Okay, so the Romans are slowly but surely moving their way up to the wall. This is kind of cool, because this is the defensive siege of Syracuse, because it's the exact same map as Carthage. So this would have been what the Battle of Carthage looked like if they had a decent army inside. Okay. So regardless, actually, if we win or lose this one, it's not going to be too much of a big deal if we can smash this Roman army and take a lot of casualties with us, because we do have a full stack that's recently landed on the island, just to the south, along with the Spartan North African Navy. So, but I reckon we can win this one if we're lucky. Hang on, I might try and get a shot off. Can you... No, I'm not going to arc the ballista anymore. We're just going to have to rely on auto fire. Right, okay. So they're still pushing up. My cavalry's nearly in range. I want to swing around far behind them. I'm just trying to think, should we go for the battering ram or maybe try and go for the general and try and snipe him? So far we're skirmishing quite well. They're not the best skirmishers, just these like tier 1 scuffed units they spawned. But hopefully my cavalry can make a pretty decent impact. Okay, still peppering them. I think this is the format. I think this is the best decision. Just because... we could have been pulled further back, maybe. I just think we wouldn't hold on the walls too well. Especially against the Romans, who are fantastic swordsmen. They carve on through us. So what I'll try and do is I'll try and get some of my cavalry to hit the battering ram to stop them coming in. Okay, the Romans have made their way to the walls now. We've got my commander in the center. Just need to move my archers back. Okay, so we're here now. Let's give out an attack order. And we'll try and hit some of these others here. Oh, they're already up there. Oh, some of them have been caught. Damn it, I wasn't quick enough. The thing is, it's a hard line because the longer we wait, the more we kill as they come up, which is probably our best chance to have a crack at some of them. So we'll go for a charge on here, trying to stop the Romans with their battering ram. Not the best of charges, because unfortunately there's a bit of elevation there. So we had to go up a hill to charge. So we didn't get that flying, high-octane cavalry charge. Like, the momentum wasn't with us. We actually de-accelerated as we hit the hill. Oh, some of my ballista shots are coming in here, which is good. But unfortunately the towers and the gates are probably going to swing back into their control. This is tough because there's a capture point bang smack there. Okay, some of my archers have taken a little bit of casualties and they're wavering. They just need to pull back. Okay, pull my cavalry out because we just need to cycle charge. They do have some of theirs, but they probably have better quality equites, you'd think. We didn't make much of a dent on that unit whatsoever. Ballista's still firing. I don't know if they're doing too much. Mark Strong, as much as I love your glorious voice and your movies, you need to shut up. Okay, so we've got some cavalry coming out. 4-1, we should be able to win that. But so far, even every battle we lose against the Romans, we're taking a lot of them with us. And we have the money on our side. Mercenaries, we're hiring on in. And we do outnumber them. So it's going to get to a point where they can't field better these good quality armies. So the Romans have taken the walls. They're probably about to hit the first amount of infantries. And we need to get rid of these equites and destroy these equitate boys. Okay, so we're hitting some skirmishes here, which is good. And unfortunately, 2 of my archers got smashed as they were running back, but 2 managed to escape. Just got caught. I was dealing with the cavalry charges more. My cavalries have taken a bit of a battering here in the end. Just need to pull them out. Now, we're not going to be able to hold as long as I would like normally because this is not an army technically. This is a garrison. So there's no properly decent starred commander. So we will have a morale hit. Okay, so their cavalry's coming out here. Hit that and pin that down, then try and hit them from the sides. This is going to be tough. I don't know if we might be able to win this. Late Roman cavalry against garrison cavalry. It's going to be tough. It's about a 50-50 now. If we're lucky, we might be able to sneak a result. Okay, so there's 2 breaches on in. They're probably going to hit 2 gateways. They're now fleeing back for whatever reason, but I don't think we've even done much damage. My ballista's now hitting them on the inside here. And everyone's in their phalanx formation just chilling. Some of my ballista is actually out of ammunition, and the ones that do have ammunition are actually just unluckily out of range. Okay, so I might reform some of these phalanx, hoplites in phalanx, because we've got some of them sitting idly by not doing anything. Okay, archers can get some shots off against these guys seizing the gateway, that's fine. Yeah, they're not very well equipped, those archers. We're just chilling in our formations now. But the Romans are splurging on over the top of the walls. And they're starting to engage us. So we want to try and protect that capture point as best we can. But so far, it is probably even. They're probably more tired than anything to us. Just trading back and forth at the moment. I can't tell who's winning. Are we winning? Maybe. Oh, there's a bit of a rout going on there. Oh, I think that was a decent ballista shot. My God. The mathematics to calculate from there. Bit mad. Okay, so I think we're losing the cavalry fight. Because we had 3. We probably outnumbered them there, but they probably just got the better quality. The Roman cohorts are now pushing on in to our Perioikoi hoplites in phalanx formation. They're holding for now. Okay. The cavalry is now routing. Brilliant. I might have stuffed up here. I wonder if you guys have noticed what I'm talking about. The gateway's under their control. I think their gateway's firing upon us because they've captured it. Yeah, they're firing on us. Far out. The problem is now I've committed. So in DEI, if you move out of this position now, they're going to have our backs to them and it might cause a rout and we might lose the entire battle. I forgot that happens. I should have moved way further back. Because I had a reasonable suspicion that they were just going to seize the walls. That's rather infuriating. That might have just cost us because now it's turned into the impunity of arrow fires just smashing it. They might actually break on through. To be fair, we might be able to play for time. Yeah, look at this. We're starting to buckle on a couple of areas. That's a decent ballista shot once again coming on in. Yeah. Far out. Because look at this. They're just unloading them big time on me. Because if that was going to happen, we might have been better off to hold the walls. Look. If they're going to take Syracuse, you're going to have to pry it from my cold, dead Spartan hands. We'll try and take as many of them out as we can, but yeah, that was a misplay on my behalf. But we still seem to be holding and getting some decent missile resistance on. But we've essentially given them free arrow towers. I just didn't have confidence, because you saw how much they swung up. I should have deployed further back, but you can't defend. You can't pull too far back because they'll be able to capture the capture point there. Anyway, decent charge against these late Principes here. Still about 50-50. Maybe I'm being a bit dour than what I need to be. Because it's still quite close. My cavalry is exhausted, however. They're now routing. We might actually break formation and attack them. Even though they're pikes, we might actually be better off to do so. If they're going to charge in a skirmisher like that. I don't think I'd even get my cavalry in now. Even though I gave the order. And now they're just standing there for whatever reason. They're now break. I can't tell. This is way too close. If they're buckling here, go around there. We're not really facing too much of a threat here. So we're being attacked in 2 of the city streets here. They've got some helots charging on in, which are a bit more armoured than light infantry. Oh no, they've got some light infantry intertwined in that, have they? Yeah, they have. So far, the brave defenders of Syracuse are holding on for now. And this one Roman legion is causing us some havoc here. But hey, I guess at the end of the day, we're not losing a full army. This is just the garrison. But it seems to be holding quite well. So we're actually depleting the garrison for them. If they manage to win. Which has probably swung back more into their favour, I just don't know. It's just these arrow towers that are now hitting us. We're holding, but hopefully holding enough. I'll move the cavalry in. Okay, they're now buckling. I need to swing some reinforcements around, come on. I think that's what it is. I think that's what the tide is changing. It's the gateway that's helping. Oh no, the general's about to go. Yeah, and even the general can't seem to hold. Okay, that's gone. And that's probably it. Our left and centre is just buckled. I'm going to move a unit to the capture point to try not to lose it. Yeah, this is when morale just gets crippled like that. Without a general, you buckle, especially on the DEI and the harder difficulties. So I guess we'll just send a hoplite unit in here just to stop it. We'll drop a phalanx in. Oh, what? That should be contested, but whatever. They're breaking there, though. Yeah, it is. It stopped. Okay, stop that unit coming on in. Still a while we need to hold out, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. Pretty good defensive siege, though. I just misplayed it. Which sometimes happens. I'll pull back. No. Gotta give it to the Romans. They are hearty folk. The problem is you just can't make a misplay. Cost the enemy victory. Oh. To be fair, we did destroy bang on half their army, you'd think. So now that's only 1,600 remaining. Our reinforcing army probably has 2 times that. So although they've taken Syracuse in a valiant defeat, we might have smashed them enough to deal with them. So unfortunately, we've lost another. It's so back and forth. We win one, we lose one. This war with the Romans is still crazy, man. It's just crazy. Hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull it off. I kind of like it, though, because it's so back and forth. The Romans are just so good, man. You make a micro mistake, or you make like one mistake. It's not a micro mistake. I forgot about the gates. I should know better. I forgot about that. But yeah, you make one mistake, and because they got such a fantastic army roster and units, they just punish you. But I don't know. Maybe I'm being too harsh, but maybe I'm not. We did quite well with the garrison. We probably should have done better. We could have won that. So Syracuse is now back under Roman control, and we're still going through their end turn. So I wonder if they're going to do anything else. Oh, they've attacked me in Patavium. I'll retreat. Oh, we're going to have to play it then, because they're going to give chase. Oh, okay, because that was the army I was sending up from Irinium. And we had an army fortified in Patavium, didn't we? Okay, well, look, you know what? I'll end this one here, and we'll play this one at the start of the next. So, because we're still during the end turn phase. So, stay tuned for episode 20, coming out soon, where we have the battle for Patavium. Because if we win this battle at the start of the next episode, we're going to be able to destroy the Romans in the north. There'll be no Romans north of Asculum and Rome, which would be awesome, because we're just sort of chilling with most of our military forces here. We're about to throw them out of Greece, and then we've still got to deal with southern Italy, Sicily, and North Africa and Iberia. Alright guys, thanks guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos on the channel, of course, and I'm going to play the outro now. Unfortunately, it's time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Check out my social media links in the description below if you'd like to stay connected with me. Let me know feedback and suggestions for the video. Gotta say a huge thank you to my patrons and channel members: Victor K, Sebastian C, Jordan K, Caesar L, Brian S, Tal, Liam B, Kyle P, Tom C, and Wyatt P. But thanks guys, my name has been Simpzy, much love from Australia, goodbye.